Hey, I just thought I'd make this video just to, I guess, educate some folks about my little experience with dealing with anxiety. The first step is to admit that you suffer from anxiety. I used to sit there and back in the day, I hear words like anxiety and all this other stuff. That'll never be me. Now I'm admitting, you know. So, there's many different ways you can deal with it. You can talk to someone. These doctors, they ain't gonna do nothing but prescribe you this, prescribe you that. You know, me, personally, the best way I deal with it is just deal with it. Because there's no cure for it. Anxiety, you can either get doped up, get drugged, or deal with it. And shoot, that's what I do. I deal with it. The best way I deal with it is just, focus on what I know what's about to happen and just go around it. Like, my problem is, I just feel like, me personally, that, everyone's just talking about me. Which I know I can't stop that. They're going to do what they do regardless. They're going to say what they want to say. I can't stop that. So, my mind gets to racing. I'm thinking, 100 thoughts a minute. I'm just going back and forth. Like, just, thinking, what if, what if, what if. That's how I think. So now, when I get to that point, I get to thinking stuff, I just, erase that thought real quick and just start thinking happy stuff. Thinking of stuff that I need to be doing. Thinking of stuff that I should be doing. I changed my whole thought process. Because, when I was thinking bad things, thinking negativity, thinking negative things, that's when I got to worrying. It got to the point where, I started to breathe different. I couldn't hardly, breathe right. My chest got to hurting because I was breathing different. And, I noticed the difference. When it got to that point where, I'm sitting here, having chest pains, trying to breathe, trying to get my breathing together, I knew, I have a problem. I knew I had to solve this problem. And I knew that, by me just, getting myself together, by me understanding the problem, by me knowing what I need to do to fix it, that I could fix it. So, what I do when I start thinking the way that when I start thinking negative, that's when I start, I switch my thought process. I start thinking, other things. I start to breathe different. I start to catch my breath. Take deep breaths at a time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And, for a while, I used to take like an aspirin, something, because my chest pains got out of hand. Like, for real. They got out of hand. And, I would take one when I go to work and take another one on break. You know, that's how bad it got. You know, it don't happen while I'm off when I'm at home. It don't happen at home. None of that. It don't happen in the streets. None of that. It always happens while I'm at work. I have anxiety attacks, or I suffer from anxiety. You know, so that's one. I guess you could say one thing I looked at and noticed. It only happens while I'm at work. It never happens when I'm at home with my kids. None of that. So I figured the problem is work. So, I said, I'm going to fix that. So, yeah, like I said, I was taking, aspirin or pill, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't nothing a doctor prescribed, nothing like. I was just taking something to, calm it down. I guess because when my breathing got out of hand, my chest started to hurt. So by me taking that, I really didn't feel the pain as much, but I felt a little bit of it. So, that was about a couple weeks ago. But all this week right here, today is September 12th, 2019. All this week, I haven't took no pill, no nothing. I'm trying to learn how to deal with it myself. And I think I'm doing a damn good job because, all this week my chest hasn't hurt. If it starts to hurt, I correct myself. And my chest, feel a whole lot better. My breathing is a whole lot better. My thinking process, or thought process, however you want to pronounce it, that's a whole lot better. So, there's ways to beat it without going to no doctor or, for them to get you drugged up, get you hooked on this drug, that drug, just for them to make some money. That's just how I did it. I talked to my old lady. I told her, the problem. Told her what I think it is. Matter of fact, I think she came to me and told me, you need to stop worrying. That's all it is you worrying. And, me being a man, I'm sitting here telling her, I don't worry about that, and I ain't worry about that, this, that. I had to sit there and realize, my girl was right. I'm worrying too much. And worrying bringing stress, and stress bringing anxiety, I guess. Well, that's what happened. And ever since I opened up to her and told her what was going on with me, shoot, everything is different now. This whole week has been totally different. We ain't been arguing. I've been going day by day, better than the other, better than before. And, right now it's kind of hard for me to talk because I really don't even talk like that because I be sitting here thinking, what if? I'm always thinking, the opposite. But like I said, I need to change that. I need to change my thought process. That's my fault. That's my doing right there. But, yeah. I try to do little things to keep me occupied, keep me focused, keep my mind off of it. And, it's working. It's working for the most part. But, yeah. That's just, my little experience. That's just how I feel about certain things with this issue, with this situation. So, if it helps me, I'm hoping that it can help you. 9 times out of 10, it can help you. Only thing I do is just follow those simple rules that I just said there and, gave out. You about to deal with some issues, don't even worry about it. just know that you're about to deal with some issues. Number one. Number two, if you gotta sit there and calm down, sit there and calm down. You know, you sitting here short of breath, take deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Count yourself. That's what I do. Count yourself. In, out. In, out. And that's it. And 3, stop worrying too much. Stop caring about what others say. And you'll be alright. Trust me. I hope this video helps a lot of people. It's your boy, RB.